Grew up, you know, middle-class family, younger brother and sister. Didn't lack for anything, no issues really. And I was on the way to a friend's house and was going down on my way there, and a cute girl who was new in school asked me if I drank. And of course, in that moment, my answer was, well, yes, I do. And I hadn't ever before. I got alcohol poisoning that first drunk, and I was in bed. I was out of school for 2 days, and then Friday, I went to go back to school and was on my way back to my friend's house Friday night and ran into the same girl and went drinking again. So it was pretty clear from you know, the onset of my use that I was probably never going to be successful with it. Pretty quickly I became involved in other drugs. I started using and smoking, you know, marijuana or hashish or that type of thing, and progressed, you know, into LSD and hallucinogens, and then probably about 17 came to cocaine and heroin. I'd left home by that time, of course, and had quit school and wasn't attending, and I'd gotten involved in the, you know, criminal element to support my drug habit and whatnot. So it was pretty rapid decline. When I came home in 2008, I hadn't seen my family in almost a decade, right? And that fears, you know, and that they had given, you know, my mother would say that she needed to let go and she needed to give me to God. That would be her answer, right? That she needed to have faith and trust that I would make it through or I wouldn't. I was overwhelmed, and I think that, you know, Mom was probably afraid. You know, she didn't know what to expect. She had no idea. You know, here I was, this, our son who had left. I was really about the prodigal son, I think, returning. And it took some time to heal. And there was a lot of guilt, and there was a lot of shame over the things that I had done in my addiction and the people that I had hurt and the damage that I had caused or I had inflicted, and I needed not to be able to look past it, but to accept it for what it was and to move forward from there, right? To really try to be a better person today than what I was yesterday. Well, Real Solutions Recovery is a not-for-profit, federally incorporated not-for-profit in Carleton Place, and it was founded by people in recovery who wanted to be able to bring needed supports to our community. Because it's through that work that I've got to do a lot of other things, and without it, I wouldn't have had an opportunity to do the Recovery Day initiative and to providing, and like that's part of a national initiative, Recovery Day, but it came through my work with Real Solutions, which was about being in my own community and seeing that there was great need for more resources, for access to more resources, and wanting to give back to the community that for a long time I had taken from. Right? I wanted to be able to give back. So I think I'm really most proud of RSR and where it's going to go. It's not something we beat on our own, right? And that there's no shame in asking for help. Right? It's in recovery lies hope. That's where it is. Is there? I'm Daniel Rathwell. Now you know who I am. Are you with me?